سلام بچه‌ها، خوش اومدید. من بیویس هستم و اومدیم با یه ویدیوی جدید. اومدیم با یه ویدیوهایی که میگین واو، یعنی اصلا اینکه میگی چی شد، چی جوری این اتفاق افتاد. قبل از هر چیزی که لایک رو بزنید، سابسکرایب کنید و زنگوله هم فشار بدید. اگه دوست داشتین کامنت بزنید، این ویدیو رو دوستاتون اشتراک بذارید. و چیزی 2000 تایی نمونده، یه ذره بجرمید، زود میرسیم به کمکم و بریم شروع کنیم.
A mind-blowing moment caught in the back of a weather report is a Lamborghini owner driving the car through a flood.
لامبورگینی و نگاه چجوری تو آب داره میره.
Probably most people would agree that caterpillars are interesting to look at. Apparently gorillas would agree too. An unbelievable
چرمه دارن نگاهش میکنن میمونا.
observing a caterpillar with great interest and trying to understand what it is. You might think at first this is fake, but this was actually in the background from an interview at the airport in which the camera caught a woman disappear.
چی میشه؟
Even after watching this multiple times, it still doesn't make sense how this could have happened. Despite cheetahs not being
نفهمیدم بچه، شما فهمیدید کامنت ها بنویسید. اصلا نگاه چجوری نمیخورتش.
When a tourist in Tanzania was on safari, a cheetah came in to check out the jeep, and out of fear he froze and remained in the same position.
اصلا بیفته رو چمله کنم.
At the London Diamond League, Kenny Harrison broke the 100-meter hurdle race world record, and this was the sort of redemption race for her. After not being able to get into the Olympics, she even jumped the hurdles so fast that it looked sped up.
اینو نگاه ببین چقدر جلو افتاد.
An unbelievable
ماشاءالله.
film came from a dash
خیلی
that
سخته.
showed how a bull-eyed meteor basically turned night into day for a few moments.
هوا روشن
Normally,
شد.
if you put a burning match on water, the fire goes out immediately. But this woman was able to prove that her water was contaminated from fracking by quite literally being able to light her water on fire.
Just like that.
چجوری آخه؟ آب خاموش.
There are some moments in life in which we mess up. A kid took it to another level when he was distracted walking in a museum and lost balance and accidentally punched through a $1.5 million painting to avoid falling down.
A very costly trip indeed for one child in Taiwan.
یه دست گذاشته. اون همه رفته تو.
Wild animals and kind of dangerous. But when a small dog ran into 6 seals, they all got quite scared of the dog.
سعی اومد همشون انداخت تو آب.
For people that take their privacy really seriously, a woman decided to make a DIY on how to make glasses using the screen of your iPhone.
گلاس
If you're seeing the
خب.
phone without the glasses, it just shows a wide screen.
با این عینکه فقط میتونی ببینی.
If you
چقدر
light up
جالبه.
fireworks, you probably would expect many loud sounds to follow up. But to this man's surprise, after lighting almost 1,000 fireworks, it sounded like many people zipping their jackets.
دونه دونه آتیش دونه دونه آتیش میگیره میره بالا. این صدای گربه شد.
The helicopter tour of the area, they got a scary bonus when the pilot decided to pull a joke on them.
خودشو میزنه به خواب. خودشو زده به خواب.
Even though watching tumbling is extremely impressive, when it's caught on slow motion, it's even more mind-blowing because you can appreciate the tricks even more. And it shows how hard those landings are.
یا کنید اصلا پراتون بریزه. ماشاءالله دست میزنیم.
With advancements in technology, a lot of things are getting easier. An amazing piece of tech is
این هر جا میره باش میره. این چجوری میشه نشون میده چجوری. حاجی خیلی خفنه.
We usually tend to underestimate the use of green screens in the making of movies. Here's an example by Ian Hubert.
با
It shows the
تکنولوژی
incredible
نگاه.
power green screens have, in which what looks like it could be a real set is actually completely done in post-production.
نگاه کنید اصلا فیلم ها اینجوری میسازن.
Okay, not sure what the odds of this happening were, but a jaw-dropping moment happened when South Dakota State basketball team
خیلی خفنه.
6 half-court shots in a row, which left everyone in shock.
همشون میندازن تو سبد. آقا چجوری همشون میندازن؟ یکیشون هم بیرون نمیندازه.
Nate Robinson is a former NBA player who, despite being 5'7", he has a crazy jumping ability, and he decided to display his skills by dunking over Shaq O'Neal, who is 7'1". Okay, even after watching this a couple of times, I still have no idea how he did this. But David Blaine showed an incredible trick in which he pulls a tooth from
چه دستش تو دهنشه؟ دندونشو در برد؟ شوهده بازی؟ اوه ماشاءالله.
Singapore driving recklessly. It was expected that the driver was probably going to get stopped by the police soon, but one of the craziest events happened, and that same Lamborghini crashed another almost identical yellow Lamborghini.
دو تا لامبورگینی خوردم هم. هر دو تاشون هم یه رنگه.
Even though the crash wasn't at a high speed, and thankfully both drivers were totally fine, the damages were well above the $250,000 mark. A mind-blowing thing to watch is how this elephant
فیل نقاشی میکشه.
flower in Thailand. He even knows which colors to use to make the flowers and leaves.
آجی میفهمه نگاه کن. خدای من نمیتونم این نقاشی رو بکشم. این چجوری میتونه بکشه؟ بالا همه چی روش رد میشه. بالا آقا خرس و همه چی سگ و سمور چیه این؟ سنجاب پل حیواناته واسه حیوانا درست شده بکنم. این ور جنگل میره اون ور جنگل. چی بودیم؟
When your best student talks about how the school is not doing a good job, something's probably wrong. A mind-blowing act done by the principal was when he cut off the valedictorian's mic when he was criticizing the school, causing it to go viral.
Combined with the authoritative attitude that a few teachers, administrators, and board members have, prevents students from truly developing as leaders. Hopefully, this will change.
میکروفون قطع شد.
When a dog owner didn't understand how her pug was jumping a fence
twice
its height, she decided to place a camera just to find out her dog knows how to
آها رفتش. اوه
In the city of
چجوری
Zhangjiajie,
اومد
the
این
world's
ور؟
highest and longest glass bridge was made. And in order to prove how safe the bridge was, they invited hundreds of volunteers to try to break the glass with sledgehammers. And well, obviously none of them managed to break it.
آقا این پل شیشه نگاه ماشینم آوردن نمیشینه. وای خیلی وحشتناکه ها.
Jamal Murray made a jaw-dropping layup against LeBron James, which was the highlight of the game.
Because we gotta see this. Murray is attacking. Look at him go up. No, I'm not going to dunk. Not going to use it with my left, but the English.
In the city of
چقدر
South
قشنگ
Korea,
زد.
there's a massive solar panel set up in the middle of the highway, which has a bicycle path underneath, so it can produce clean energy for the city, and at the same time protect the cyclist from the sun and traffic.
چیه؟
Skiing is a sport that's known to be relatively
نه
easy to
فهمیدم.
learn, but extremely hard to master.
شما
At the
فهمیدین تو
outing
کامنت
round, the
حتما
skier showed his
بنویسید.
amazing level of precision by high-fiving his friend.
اوه
Flip.
دستم میدن.
It's not uncommon for upscale hotels to have an omelet booth in the breakfast buffet. In Singapore, a restaurant took it to another level by adding an automatic omelet making robot.
ربات درست میکنه. خیلی جاها داره رباتی میشه.
One of the most common questions astronauts get is how do they wash their hair? NASA astronaut Karen Nyberg decided
تو
to make a
فضاه؟
video showing how it's done.
Hang it out for the ends. And sometimes I'll actually take my comb to help work it all the way to the end.
Perhaps the most intriguing thing about this is that once her hair dries out, the
Fazla.
water that evaporates will then turn into drinking water by the air and water system. Sometimes people don't think about the consequences of their actions. With an increasing amount of people flying their drones in places such as airports, Boeing came up with a solution by creating a laser machine that can take down drones safely. In 1994, a mind-blowing picture at the time was this one from Bill Gates, showing how the CD he had on hand can hold more information than all the paper below him.
خب بچه‌ها اینم از این ویدیو. امیدوارم دوست داشته باشین. اگه دوست داشتین حتما تو کامنت ها برام بنویسین که پارت 2 شو براتون درست کنم. و همین دیگه، تا 1000 تا هم چیزی نمونده. با کمک هم میتونیم به 1000 تا ساب برسیم و به 1000 تا ساب برسیم میدونین دیگه یه ویدیو قول و خفن و بم میخوایم آپلود کنیم. و تا ویدیوهای بعدی، خداحافظ.
تموم شد. خیلی تاثیرگذار.